Mommy, that's you.
I want to do a podcast.
You are listening to Lady Charmz, and I'm Black, British, and Jamaican in America. This podcast is designed to entertain you, encourage you to be better, and elevate you to higher heights. So just listen and let me talk up the things. So now I need you to start sipping on your beverage of choice while you digest and be blessed. Can we talk for a minute? So let me tell you about myself. I'm in my 30s. Yeah. I think I'm going to just leave that one right there. I'm in my 30s. I have 2 children, a boy and a girl, toddler and teen. I was born and raised in London in the UK. I grew up mostly in the inner city of North London, Tottenham, and then East London, Stratford. I have a lot of friends and family in South East and South West London, Lewisham and Brixton. And I worked predominantly in Central or West London. My ethnicity is Jamaican. My ancestry is in Ghana, according to my dearly departed grandmother and Ancestry.com. Yes, I did spit in a tube and got the results back, and very interesting. The people that I grew up with, and some I still have long-term friendships with, were mostly of African or Caribbean descent. And now I reside in Miami, Florida. I'm a Yankee. No, I'm not. I'm British. So, what am I about? I've always been into everything creative: singing, acting, dancing, radio presenting, modeling, hairstyling, drawing, designing. However, I do have an academic side, and I've always enjoyed researching, learning, and teaching. I love people watching, traveling, everything music. I'm into dancehall music and soca music, 90s classics, R&B, hip-hop, rap. Yeah, I love music. I like house too. Deep house, soulful house, tribal house. Yeah. I've been here in South Florida for 4+ years now. I left London for Miami to explore what life would be like in the sunshine. And yeah, 4 years later, I'm still here. And it's been a very profound experience. So that's the basic overview of who I am and where I've come from. And now, just to let you know my loose plans and intentions for this podcast. Right now, this is for anyone who finds a Black British Jamaican woman who now lives in America interesting. And it's for anyone that can relate to my story of moving as a fully grown adult to a completely different country with children. So the theme of this podcast is change, because as we all know, the only thing that is constant in life is change. So I want to share my experiences and talk about how one deals with the challenges of change and the continuing development of becoming a well-rounded human being. I welcome you to join me in this journey of self-awareness. And now let me just throw this out there. I am no expert. I did not study the psychology of life. I'm just a regular Black woman from London. That being said, please don't take any of my opinions and views too seriously. Sometimes y'all are just gonna have to pick the sense from the nonsense, as everything I speak on will be based on my personal filters, which are based on my personal experiences. Thank you for staying locked this far. I hope you tune in for each episode. You can find me on Instagram. I am _Charmz with a Z or with a Z. This is the only social media platform that I currently work with, as I really cannot keep up with more than one at once. Though my friend did suggest I get on Twitter. I'll let you know if I add Twitter. I want you to send me messages via my Insta DMs. If you have any questions, I shall answer them. So, without further ado, I want to give it to ya. I want to give it to ya, baby. I want to give it to ya. I want to go finalize the next episode for you. And just to round up, this podcast isn't going to be me here just talking at you all the time. I will be bringing people in and having interviews with specific people about specific topics. And each episode will have different segments. We'll start off with a little fire, something funny maybe. We'll talk about the tune of the month or some current event. And then we'll get into the can we talk for a minute? And round up with some kind of good vibe, quote, mantra, positive affirmation. This podcast is called Life, Love and Music, and you're listening to Lady Charmz, and I'm a Black British Jamaican in America. Life, Love and Music.